Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. Thursday night's live stream coming at you from, where are we? Lago Maggiore? Chiose Driving Park. Yes, so we're round 10 of the Renault Megane Trophy, Season 2, and we are coming into the big final, and oh man, I say I was going to get all end of the season finale is, but no one's come. Talleyrand can't make it, doesn't look like Guesty's here, so they're all the protagonists in this final rundown, and no, it's just homesick alien that seems to be out there, so I think all he has to do is cross the line to be champion. So congratulations to homesick alien on winning the championship, it would seem. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm no mathematician or anything like that, but Homesick Alien is leading the championship with 205 points after drop scores. Talleyrand is in second on 199 points, only 6 points between the two of them, but he can't make it, so I don't know how that works out. Guesty is on 192 points, but he's missed a few of the last couple of races due to work. Skyjacker's fourth on 184 points. I suppose he'll be looking to try and jump Guesty and Talleyrand and finish second in this championship, but he's got a battle on with Shiren on 183 points. Shiren is here, and so is Skyjacker, so that could be a very interesting championship battle to look at. Noxie is 6th on 149 points. Ensign Hewitt is 7th on 137 points. Race Brown 8th on 136 points, but he's in Greece at the moment, so he'll be scoring out. Koikarp 9th on 119 points. Web Smurfer in 10th on 91. Turtle 11th on 90. I saw Turtle. Bandit, sorry. So he'll be looking to try and get himself ahead of Web Smurfer. Cthulhu is 12th on 63 points. Barry Twins 13th on 60 points. Jokers 14th on 28 points. Bunny 15th on 17 points. Rido 16th on 12. Digital Blasphemy 17th on 12. Alexa Maximus 18th on 6 points. Not even run through the rules. I can't even remember them myself. Let me get to the info. I'll find it. So we're going to qualify for 10 minutes. They qualify what they start on, and they have 3 choices of tyres: super soft tyre, and mediums. The super softs can only be used for one stint for the whole evening, and the mediums have to be used for a stint. So Skyjacker out there qualifying on a set of mediums first thing straight away. Homesick Alien as well going for a set of mediums. Shiren also on a set of mediums, and remember Skyjacker and Shiren only got 1 point between them in this championship, I'm pretty sure, wasn't it? 1 point. Skyjacker and Shiren, yes. Skyjacker on 184, Shiren on 183, so there'll be some tight battling there. Koikarp is qualifying on a set of mediums. Noxie is on a set of softs, so Noxie could be in with a shout for pole. Oh, they've all crossed the line, have they? Oh, Skyjack's dropped behind a lot. Bandits on mediums and Ensign Hewitt's on mediums, so Noxie, good chance of pole position here. Start this first race on those racing softs. Get his freak on. That means he'll be starting on the mediums. He'll be one of the only ones who needs to use the mediums in the first race. So they're on their flying lap now for round 10. In the chat we have Skyjacker saying good evening sir, and Mama Homesick saying evening thingy, how are you? I'm having a great time, thank you. It's been a lovely week. I've enjoyed myself very much. So Homesick Alien, he is the first on track at the moment to do his qualifying time. Shiren a little way back from him, so shouldn't getting anyone's way here. And I think Holmes Galian's got it sealed. I think this is it. I think he's won the championship. And it's all about Skyjacker and Shiren, I believe. That's where we've got to look to next for the battling, with no Talleyrand or Guesty appearing to fight for this championship. Then Holmes Galian, it's a walk in the park for him today. And he goes and sets a time, a benchmark time of 1:41.5. Shiren is just 3/10 off of that. Noxie goes fastest with those softs, 3/10 ahead of Homesick. Then Shiren is third. Koikarp's managed fourth fastest, with Bandit going fifth fastest. Skyjacker only managing sixth, and Ensign Hewitt yet to cross the line. It's looking not bad in the 40s, early 40s. No, he's dropped off a bit there. And Ensign Hewitt, he goes ahead of Skyjacker though. So obviously Ensign Hewitt and Skyjacker must have made mistakes on that lap. We'll watch now as Skyjacker, last car, fighting with Shiren, who's third fastest in the qualifying so far. And Skyjacker then trying to find, he's not going to find 6 seconds, it's 800s. He's not finding a big, maybe his mistake wasn't in these first sectors. Oh, he's sliding that car around. As he comes up, it must have been in this last sector that he lost the time. Because he's only been very slightly up on his time. He's come across Koikarp. Shouldn't be too much of a problem though. Looks like a fair enough gap in between the two cars. And there you go, 4 seconds he's found in that sector alone. So that's the sector he must have made the mistake in. And now he's going to be in trouble for his next lap though, because he's come across Koikarp and Bandit rather quick. Holmes Galian set a faster time, still stays in second place as Skyjacker heads towards the line. We saw he was nearly 4 seconds up. Bandit goes faster, he goes up to fourth, but now Skyjacker is in fourth with a 1:41.9. He's only 500ths behind Shiren, and that's who he's fighting with today. Bandit we saw setting a time to go fourth, but he's been knocked down to fifth since, and it was only just under 3/10. Ensign Hewitt goes faster than Koikarp with a 42.5, and that's only a tenth and a bit. And Koikarp at the moment's got Skyjacker right behind him. But Skyjacker will have to back off, and it looks like he has. He'll have to back off a little more, unless he wants that toe. And Koikarp is up on his time. Oh, but he's throwing it through the chicane. My words. Slidey much. He's on the medium tyres. It's only Noxie out there on the softs at the moment, sitting on pole. That throaty Renault Megane make its way round the hairpin and head up the hill again, 4/10 up. He's only a tenth behind Ensign Hewitt, and Ensign Hewitt's 3/10 behind Bandit. So Koikarp could find 2 places here if he plays his cards right. He goes into the final corner. Holmes Galian goes and takes pole. Holmes Galian on the medium tyres takes pole position from Noxie. Noxie does set a faster time, but not fast enough, and Shiren goes faster as well, stays. Bandit's going ahead of Skyjacker and Koikarp. He gets Ensign Hewitt, but he doesn't. Well, obviously Bandit's just put in a good time, so Koikarp moving ahead of Ensign Hewitt. So Homesick Alien with a 1:40.8 on those medium tyres, nearly 3.5 tenths faster, just over 3/10 faster. But Noxie getting a purple in the first sector. He's going for it now. Shiren only just over a tenth behind the Noxter. Purple again for Noxie. Absolutely flying in this championship, I must say. Noxie has impressed with his driving throughout the Renault Meganes. It seems to be a car that he gets on with quite well. Imagine, he probably thought he could walk away from this season with a win under his belt. He got a podium early. He's got a couple of podiums along the way, but no wins, so maybe this is the one. He wants to end the championship with a bang, take a win. Haven't seen his sectors, sorry. I don't know if he's still getting purples as he makes his way around the final corner, floors it towards the start finish line. Home scaling crosses, does not go faster, just going to start his final qualifying lap. Noxie crosses the line, he takes pole by 1.5 tenths. Shiren goes faster, he's only just under a tenth behind the Alien. The Alien didn't find any more pace in that lap. Skyjacker has posted another time but only gone a fifth fastest. So Skyjacker at the moment chasing Bandit. Koikart we see pulled over at the side of the road, and he's not going to get another lap in. Well, he would if he gets a shift on. There he goes. He's just making sure he's got clean roads. Ensign Ewart has just started his final flying lap. So Homesick Alien is the first man on track. He's coming around the hairpin on his final qualifying run. He's going to try and make this one count. He's purple at the first sector. Noxie following him around, also purple. Shiren, all three of them showing purple. What about Bandit? Not quite, he's down a bit. Skyjacker coming around. He's up, he's not purple, but he's a big up on his own time. So Homesick Alien, oh, is this it? He's coming around now. So finish qualifying. He does not get pole. Noxie sitting on pole at the moment, gets more pole, and Shiren cannot. He gets ahead of the Alien. Shiren gets ahead of the Alien. Bandit, who we saw, oh, he was a bit down, but Skyjacker flying up the straight because he had ups, and he goes up ahead of Bandit, who was probably didn't realise he had Skyjacker close behind. So can Koikart find a second in his Renault to get himself ahead of the Bandit? He's 2 tenths up. Ensign Ewart's gone up ahead of Koikart. So Koikart's got to dig deep here. Oh, and he's nearly lost the car, but he's gathered her up. Has he lost too much time though as he comes into the final corner? And that qualifying just went all too quick, didn't it, eh? Wasn't that just a flyby? So Koikart heading towards the line. He does not go any faster, and Noxie does take pole, but he had to fight for it. Homesick Alien looking like he was fighting for that pole, ended up third on the second row. So the boys, Noxie now, he's got to keep his powder dry. He's got to just crack on, get every corner right, and drive like he means it, because this is a great opportunity for a win for the Noxter. No pressure, no pressure. Don't fumble the start and then get the first corner right. We're waiting for the lights, and here they go. Noxie seems to be a good start, but Shiren's tracking him all the way to that first corner. Noxie moving over in defence. Shiren going out wide to get a good drive, but he's got to cover the Alien as well. And Noxie, that's a clean getaway for the Noxter. And now he's just got to do it for the next 30 minutes with no issues. And Shiren should fall back into the battle. And Skyjacker up there in fourth, looking for a move on the Alien. And Noxie, he's just got to put up with his first lap as they get the toe on him, the medium runners, and he should be able to shake them off soon. He's got it up to 3 tenths. It's like watching a hare and a bunch of greyhounds, isn't it? Go on, Noxie. I always root for the hare. And, oh no, Noxie's made a mistake. He's gathered it up though. Homesick Alien seems to have had to back out of somewhere, and Skyjacker is now going up and ahead of Homesick. And the Skyjacker side by side with the Alien, but the Alien's got the inside line at the moment. And it seems like Homesick Alien remains in second place, but Skyjacker giving it his all. And him and Shiren, they've got beef in the championship. They ain't got real beef, but they've got points beef. Oh, and Homesick Alien's gone wide. Homesick Alien's gone wide, as has Koi Carp. And that puts Skyjacker up into second, Shiren third. And the Bandit is now in fourth, as our champion-elect is dropped down to fifth place. And Noxie keeping it cool, keeping it calm, 7/10 ahead of Skyjacker, trying to break the toe. He's allowed to do that. As a Skyjacker, he's really got to worry about Shiren though. The orange, white and blue of Shiren coming through on the attack against Skyjacker. Cracking racing here from the Renault Megane trophies. We've seen it a lot this season. And Shiren, he wants that point. He wants the point of Skyjacker. Look at him battling it. That's how important that fourth place is. Could be second place. What with Guesty and Talleyrand not being in attendance. 1.6 seconds for Noxie. This is working out lovely for him now, with Skyjacker having to go on high defense against Shiren. And Shiren bringing it all the way. 1 point between them in the championship, and this is what it's all about. They're fighting for that point now. And Bandit is still keeping Homesick Alien at bay. Koi Carp we saw having an off, and Ensign Newark getting on by. But Koi Carp's still there on the inside of Ensign Newark, and it's a battle royale up and down the field with Koi Carp and Ensign Newark. Hard at it, Bandit and Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien going for a move around the outside. He's got it to stick. Unbelievable stuff there from Homesick Alien, and he's up into fourth place. But the Bandit's coming back strong against the Alien, and Koi Carp is back up ahead of Ensign Newark. Wanting to, I think he's had a win in this championship. Yeah, he's had a couple of wins as Skyjacker. 3 wins, in fact, in this league. And Shiren's going for a move early doors on the inside of Skyjacker. Side-by-side stuff here around Kyoto Driving Park, Yamahagawa. And Shiren making the move count, as now he moves into second place. And Skyjacker getting on that toe, getting everything revved up and ready to go, because he is going to take it to the Russian sensation. Meanwhile, Noxie 3 seconds and still getting purples. Homesick Alien a second behind that battle, but he cannot shake the Bandit. And the Bandit will not let it lie. There we have Koi Carp just ahead of Ensign Newark, battling up and down the field, but Koi Carp standing strong, only a second and a half behind Bandit, who is right in the... Oh, and Homesick Alien has caught up now with Shiren and Skyjacker. Shiren was ahead, and Shiren's made a mistake going up the inside of Skyjacker. He's lost the car a little bit, and they've all come flooding by. Now Skyjacker's second, Homesick Alien third, Bandit is in fourth, Koi Carp fifth, and Shiren's got it all to do with those racing medium tyres. He's come out just between Koi Carp and Ensign Newark. And Shiren, a lot of work to do there, as Skyjacker now tries to chase down Noxie, who is 4.4 seconds in the lead of this race. 30 minutes around here, and lots of questions to be asked. Does the fuel last? Will those soft tyres take him all the way? Skyjacker ahead of Homesick Alien, who really, Homesick Alien, just needs to cruise around. He's got this one wrapped up. Bandit looking for a good podium. Imagine he feels that he's got a podium in him today. Koi Carp is still ahead of Shiren. Goes to show it's a tough track to try and find a way by your competitor. And Shiren now winding it up, looking to get the move done on Koi, but Koi says no go, Joe. No go, Joe. There's no positions there to be gained from me. Meanwhile, Noxie leads this race with Skyjacker, Homesick, Alien and Bandit all in close quarters. Shiren, oh, beautiful stuff there. Shiren avoiding Koikarp losing the car in the corner, and Ensign Hewitt also coming through as well. And that's a position for Shiren as he now looks to 2 seconds to Bandit, who is all over the Alien. The Alien and Bandit cannot shake each other. Skyjacker trying to keep a respectable distance away from that fight. He doesn't want to get sucked into that one. And again, Noxie gains more ground on the guys behind him. 4.8 second lead now. But he has to be wary that those tyres and that fuel may become an issue later in the race. Skyjacker, meanwhile, has got the Alien zeroing in on him. He's shaken off the Bandit now. 8/10 the Alien has on the Bandit. He's got in Skyjacker's toe. And now these two are off for a waltz, whilst Bandit sits there in 4th, waiting for Shiren to catch up. Ensign Hewitt in 5th place, and Koikarp, we saw just in front of our very eyes while we're on board with Bandit, see him lose the side of the car. And it was glorious. God, I hope the internet's alright. I just looked at my phone and everything was just bouncing. Everything seems to be working. It's just one of those things. So Noxie, come on my son, get in there. Noxie 5.3 second lead at the moment. Hey, I'm totally biased in this. I have no favourites. I have no people I root for. I am just impartial. Homesick Alien. Oh, he's got past Skyjacker. We didn't see that. I apologise. We can try, but I don't know what we'll see. No, he's already done it. Yes. So Homesick Alien by Skyjacker. Possibly Skyjacker may have allowed that. We know Skyjacker does like to sit in the toe, and he's probably thought he could do a bit of car management sat behind the Alien for a bit. Bandit being caught by Shiren. Shiren at 42.2 last time around. Bandit at 42.7, so lost half a second to the Russian sensation. Ensign Hewitt gaining another second on Koikarp. Koikarp's got to give his head a wobble, get back into the game. We see his lap times. He can do good, strong lap times. He's dropped into the 44s at the moment. We know he can do a low to mid 43s. Ensign Hewitt, meanwhile, did a 42.8 that last time around. Shiren's gone. Shiren's gone into the wall. He's spinning like a spinny thing. But Shiren in the wall. Oh my word, it's not gone well for Shiren with that battle with Skyjacker. And Bandit will be having a sigh of relief because Shiren was catching him. And now Skyjacker chasing down the Alien. Meanwhile, Noxie, 5 second lead now. Is he now thinking, shall I ease up? Shall I start driving the car steadier? We're nearly 9.5 minutes into the race. He's got 20 minutes left. What's going through Noxie's head right now? You're leading the round 10 race 1 championship. You've taken all that pressure at the beginning. Now you've got a 5 second lead. Everyone else is on the mediums, you know that. I suppose you've got to be checking if people are dropping into the pits. That could be a concern come the end of the race. If they're on fresh tyres and your tyres are old. At the moment, Noxie seems to have it all under control. And doing a mighty fine job, although I am concerned with fuel. I think fuel is going to be an issue here today. I think they're not going to be able to make the full 30 minutes on their tanks. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, yeah, because they've done 10 minutes and only used just over a quarter, and they only need that 5 minutes for that last. Yeah, what am I talking about? Fuel's fine. Fuel's fine, guys. Don't listen to me. I'm just getting myself at it. Homesick Alien, he's pulling away from Skyjacker, so if Skyjacker is sitting, in Homesick Alien's tow just to do car management. It has not worked because the Alien has nipped away. The Bandit still looms large, and he could still be a threat. You can see the guys ahead of him. Ensign Ewart in 5th with Koikap 6th. Shiren, after his little spin, is now 3.3 seconds behind Koi. And he's going to have to do some cracking laps to catch Koi up. 43.7 last time around for Koikap. And he's even catching Ensign Ewart. He was 2 seconds behind Ensign. Ensign Ewart did a 44.9 last time around. And Koikap is closing the gap. So Shiren, he's closing the gap to Koi. We're going to have a lovely three-way battle there. As these leaders spreading themselves out, but Noxie's lost half a second to the Alien. And that is a concern. He's still doing good lap times. So he's dropped into the 42s now. Homesick Alien at 41.7. I mean, that is a fast pace from the Alien on medium tyres. 4.4 seconds. He's pulling away from Skyjacker, who's in the 42, mid 42s. Bandit also in the mid 42s. Ensign Ewart still holding that second ahead. Oh, another wobble in the Renault. These curbs are really becoming an issue. And Koikap will be looking to get that move done soon on the Red Dwarf liveried Renault. And you can see Shiren looming large just in the distance there. Meanwhile, Noxie, oh, he's gained a bit. Maybe it's just different parts of the track. He's pulled that half a second back out from somewhere. 17 minutes to go. It's like a countdown on Noxie's race. Not to add pressure. Come on. You can do this. So Homesick Alien 5.2 seconds adrift of the Noxter. He's lost a bit of time this lap. Hasn't got Skyjacker pushing him. Skyjacker dropping away from the Alien. Bandit still in with the shouts. Koikap's got it down to 7/10 now from Ensign Ewart. So Koikap and Ensign back to their usual, giving us a great race here at the Virtual Racers Club. My word, it's getting dark already. I think it's turned the lights on. I asked my son to put the rabbit away. I'm pretty sure he's scooted off now and not done that. No. Oh well. It's getting dark. So Koikap, he's lost a tenth or two while I was looking out the window for the rabbit. But he's back to 7:10, so it's just a corner. Koi pushing on hard now. Edging it ever closer. Up to half a second. And he's only 8/10 ahead of Shiren. Shiren's in the action as well. This is getting fruity. As Shiren closes in on Koi, and Koi closes in on Ensign Ewart. The gaps, the front guys are quite big at the moment. We're just coming up to the halfway point of the race. 15 minutes to go, 15 minutes done. What is going to happen? Ensign Ewart is finding himself under some pressure now from Koikap, and Shiren is joining the party. We've got a three-way battle here for 5th, 6th and 7th place. And Shiren, I think my son's going out to do the rabbit now, even though I haven't asked, so I'll take it back. Skyjacker into the pits. Skyjacker's into the pits. Shiren's getting a move done on Koi, and Koi's gone into the pits. Going for the super softs maybe. 15 minutes into this race. Noxie, 6-second lead he has on Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien stays out on the mediums. Stowe does a Bandit. Skyjacker has put on the super softs, and he's 8 seconds behind Shiren, who stayed out there on the mediums, fighting with Ensign Ewart, and Kuikarp also going for a set of super softs. Now what are these guys going to do? We've seen Skyjacker getting quite creative with his strategies. He doesn't usually gain anything, in all fairness. It's exciting for us. He gains fastest laps, in all fairness, but he usually makes his way back to the position that he was when he pitted, but he does get a fastest lap getting there. So I take it back, he does gain something from these creative strategies. He gets fastest laps, so it's got to be worth it. Noxie then, 5.8 seconds. That car's probably starting to feel quite slidey now, although he's just done his fastest lap of 41.5. Homesick Alien slipping down into the 42s. The fuel isn't even going to be close to an issue here. They've got plenty of fuel in these Renault Meganes to get the 30-minute race done. There we go, 42.5 from Noxie. Homesick Alien, a 42.2. Little closer. Bandit's gone in now. Bandit has gone in. Shiren's got himself ahead of Ensign Ewart. And he's moved up in, Shiren's moved up into third with all these pit stops. Ensign Ewart fourth. Skyjacker fifth on those super softs. He's got himself ahead of Bandit, and this might not have worked out well for Bandit. Is he going to stay ahead of Coy? He does not. No, he does. He does. He gets out ahead of Coy. He's 8 seconds behind Skyjacker, though. He was closer before the pit stops. But staying out on those medium tyres a lap longer has really sort of cost him a fair few seconds there. Ensign Ewart's getting caught, isn't he, by a handful there from Skyjacker. Only 5.5 seconds behind Ensign. Shiren wants to get a shifty on, or he'll be locked in Skyjacker's sights. And Homesick Alien, 5.8 seconds on Noxie. Noxie at the moment. Solid job. Doing what he needs to do. And everyone is on the edge of their seat. You can see the Alien just in the distance for added pressure as Noxie brings it across the line to start his 12th lap, and there's just over 11 minutes of this 30-minute race to go. Noxie's got a 6-second lead on Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien, most likely the champion of this season. He was fighting with Talleyrand and Guesty. Neither were able to make this evening, so de facto think that makes Homesick the champion. But I don't want to splurge something out like that and it not be true. But in my brain, he's champion. Shiren doing a great job getting himself back up to third after he's had a couple of woes in this race. Ensign Ewart fourth. Can they make it stand though? Because Skyjacker's gained 2 seconds and he's got himself the fastest lap so far of this race on Ensign Ewart. All to play for. Bandit's also out there on super softs, as is Kuikarp. Kuikarp 4.2 seconds behind the Bandit, and these three are going to be trying to slice through the medium runners. Ensign Ewart and Shiren are vulnerable. It has to be said, they are very vulnerable to Skyjacker. It's just, how difficult will Ensign Ewart be to overtake for Skyjacker, and can Shiren really get a nip on and get a gap before Skyjacker gets by? Homesick Alien should be pretty safe from Skyjacker there. He's definitely not gaining on Noxie though. Noxie up to 6.5 seconds now. He's just running a good race, is Noxie so far. He will be on the medium tyres in the next race, where everyone else is going to be on the softs, so he might go for super softs. I've seen him do that before. But, and well, you know, 21 minutes into this race, his racing softs have not worn that badly. So he might be tempted to try and take a set of super softs. Well, he's got to use mediums, but he could stop and get some super softs on. Or start on super softs, get through the field, and then pick for mediums. It's millions of choices that he can make. Well, a few choices. But at the moment, Noxie doing a super job. Homesick Alien has left the field behind. Shiren, Skyjacker's through and past Ensign Ewart, down to a 40.7 for that fastest lap. Bandit hasn't gained much, but he did do a 40.8 his last time around, so Ensign Ewart doing 43.8s. It won't take long for Bandit if he keeps getting those 40s. Koikap, a 43.2 his last time around. He needs to be doing the 40s. Like Skyjacker, is that right? Bandit only did like a tenth slower than the fastest lap. Did Skyjacker make a mistake there? Because Ensign Ewart looks somewhat closer. He's got 4 seconds, Shiren has, on Skyjacker. Just under 8 minutes to go. Skyjacker's tyres still fresh as a daisy. Looks like Ensign Ewart went a little wide out that corner. It's not over yet, Ensign. Not over yet, Ensign. You got Bandit and Koikap on those super softs behind you. But Skyjacker, 3.6 seconds. Shiren knows what's coming. He must know. Homesick, pretty safe there, I think. I think all he can do now is hope that Noxie has an off or something if he wants to win. But, you know, doesn't even need the win. He's got the championship, I'm pretty sure. So hot beverage, lovely. So Skyjacker's tearing away. He did a 42 that last time. We did make a small mistake then. We said we saw Ensign Ewart close up, but back on it now, and Shiren could be in trouble here. And this is the battle, isn't it? This is the battle between Shiren and Skyjacker. 1 point in the table between the two of them for 4th place. But that could easily be 3rd or 2nd, what with Guesty and Talleyrand not being in attendance. And Shiren is going to have to get scrappy for this one, I think. 6 seconds. 6 minutes left of the race. How's Noxie doing? He's 5. He's holding that 6-second gap to the Alien. I imagine he just wants it to be over. Just be over with you. Homesick Alien. The only way is up for Homesick. There's no point looking behind him. Shiren's some 13 seconds adrift. 2 seconds now from Skyjacker. Skyjacker is bringing it. How's Ensign doing? 3 seconds from the Bandit. The Bandit pushing on as well. Koikap not managing. He's not enjoying them super softs, is he? He's either pushing the car too hard, but he's not getting those 41s or 40s out of it, like the other super soft guys. And Skyjacker just closing in on his prey. He's going in for the kill. He's doing it for the thrill. So sat on board with Skyjacker as he tries to get through the chicane. My word. Just managing to keep his wheels on the road just slightly as he chases down Shiren for the battle of the championship here between these two. 1 point divides them in the championship, and 1 place divides them on track at the moment. 1 second between the two of them, and we've got just over 4 minutes left of racing. That's equal to about, what, 3 laps possibly. Get another 3 laps out of this one. Squeeze it if you squeeze it hard enough. You might get 3 laps out of it with 4 minutes on the clock. I reckon, yeah, we're up for 3 laps left. And Skyjacker within a second of... Oh, God, why did I do that? Press the wrong button. Within a second of Shiren, and it's going to get juicy. Shiren doing a 42.5 his last time around. Skyjacker a 41.4. Excuse me. Ensign Ewart is only 4 tenths ahead of the Bandit, so the Bandit's closed up on Ensign Ewart. 2 battles to check out here, as the Bandit trying to get a move done on Ensign of the inside, and it's masterful by the Bandit, and he's done it. And Ensign Ewart wobbling around on the curves with those old medium tyres on, and he's struggling with that wear. As Shiren's off, oh no, Skyjacker's through, and Shiren has had an off. Poor Shiren, here we go, he's in third, he's doing everything right so far. Breaks down to the corner, tries to get onto that apex, just dips a wheel, and the back end does not want to play ball. Poor Shiren, can he get back on before Bandit? Bandit's there, Bandit's right there, giving him a flash. And Shiren, he hasn't got much defence for the Bandit on super softs. And Shiren could well be in trouble right now, as the Bandit goes for a move. No, he doesn't, not yet. He says, not yet, you can wait. 2 minutes left on the clock, just over. Ensign Ewart's still there to collect some stuff if there's some issues going on. Bandit giving Shiren a flash. The rules do state no excess flashing. Noxie then 6.4 second lead with on his penultimate lap. It's Homesick Alien. Ooh, Homesick Alien's fuel's flashing. Should be alright though. Skyjacker, meanwhile, he's not going to gain that 13 seconds. And he's got... Oh, Shiren. Oh, Shiren's still ahead of Bandit, sorry. Bandit's not got the move done yet, but he's looking. Oh! A little misjudgment there between the two of them. And there was a knock, but everything is tickety-boo now. And the Bandit up into 4th place. And like I said, the Bandit is... He's got places to make up. Where is he? Oh, Dill. Yeah, he's only a point behind Webb Smurfer, who's not here. But he's 29 points behind Koikap, which he's not going to be able to do anything about that. But he can move ahead of Webb Smurfer for 10th in the championship. But, oh, Shiren, a cheeky move up the inside of the Bandit, and he wasn't expecting that. Shiren still got some fights in the old dog. Yeah, Ensign Ewart 4 seconds adrift of them, and Koikap did not get on with those super softs, did he? Meanwhile, Noxie bringing it out there. Bandit again swapping around with Shiren. And I don't know if there's some silly bees going on out there. 30 seconds left on the clock as they come down side by side. Shiren thinks he's just slightly ahead of the Bandit, goes in for the break-in. And the Bandit out there wide, he's going to try and boomerang it past Shiren. And this is the final lap to do it on. Everyone's crossed the line. And Bandit all up in Shiren's business. And he wants that 4th place, does Bandit. He's pitted, he's put them super softs on. He's going for the move. He was ahead of Shiren before. He's gone very wide in that corner though. And he manages to live through it and possibly stay slightly ahead of Shiren. Noxie, meanwhile, 6 seconds ahead of Homesick Alien. Comes through the small chicane up to the final corner. And it's taken him 10 rounds of hard work. But that hard work finally pays off for Noxie as he sees the checkered flag to take the win. Superb stuff. Well done, Noxie. Awesome stuff. Homesick Alien putting his championship definitely out there. And he comes home in 2nd. Skyjacker, with his snazzy tactics, brings it on home in third. The final podium position. Take a boo, my son. Bandit, meanwhile, still ahead of Shiren at the moment as they clamber to the line, and it looks like Bandit is going to have that fourth place, which gives Skyjacker a couple of points advantage on Shiren, and Bandit crosses the line with Shiren in fifth. Ensign Newitt gets that sixth place ahead of Coy in the end. Fuel was tight for Ensign, and those tyres mullered, and Coy brings her on home in seventh. Doesn't look like he got on with those super softs, but it's Noxie is the man of the hour. Noxie's done the job, and what a fantastic drive from start to finish. There he is, giving the crowd a wave. Our man Noxie. So I'll take you to the race results, and then we'll find out how long until the next race. You can have a break from my gabbing, and then we'll get on for the next race. So Noxie is your winner of race 1, round 10, and he gets added to a very special list of people who have won in the Virtual Racers Club. I'm not sure if he's won one before. I really don't know. I would assume he has. He's been around since day 0. He's been around a long time. Skyjack said that was fun. It was a shame Shiren biffed it. Was looking forward to fight. Still round 2 to go. Ensign Newitt says, hi thingy, hi all, yeah, had 0.2 of a lap left as across the finish. Congrats, Noxie. So Noxie then, supping on that champagne, but don't sup on too much of it, Noxie. You got another race to go. Homesick Alien in second. Skyjacker rounds out with Bandit grabbing a strong fourth there, and Shiren in fifth. Ensign Newitt in sixth, and Koi Carp coming home in seventh. Skyjacker got the fastest lap with a 140.747, and now there's nothing for it. Shiren is going to have to win and hope Skyjacker finishes down the order somewhat. They've changed the... Has anyone entered? Ensign Newitt's entered. Changed all the settings. I don't know what... Oh, you little... I think that's for Noxie, possibly. From a Bandit. Anyway, someone's on track. You guys can watch, and I'll have a quick break just to, you know, have a stretch or something. I'll see you soon. Noxie, Noxie, Noxie. Oi, oi, oi. Noxie, Noxie, Noxie. Oi, oi, oi. Get in there, Noxter. Look at that. See, if you build it, they will come. So, Noxie off of the back of a win in this championship. He's always threatening it. He's had a cracking season, and it's no surprise that he's got a win under his belt finally. So, Skyjacker says, well done, Noxie. I've been coming all season. Yes, I agree. Koikart saying, you're correct. I did not enjoy those super soft tyres at all. They're too oversteery, aren't they? They're too grippy. Homesick Alien said, well done, Noxie. Solid, mate. Turtle saying, small mistake with my fuel, but it was a good run. It was a good run, Turtle. And Noxie in the chat saying, well, it's took long enough to come. Thanks, lads. Hey, Noxie, Noxie, Noxie. Oi, oi, oi. Cracking job. He's got it all to do in this next race, though. He's going to be the only medium runner starting at the back. That's some cojones he's got to bring to the race. And Shiren, he'll be all out to keep Skyjacker down for that championship battle. Ensign Newitt, he got himself ahead of Koikart, but it wasn't a great run for Ensign. I imagine he'll be wanting to try harder in this next race, try and get Bandit maybe. But Bandit seems to be swift today. We might have found a track that Bandit excels on. I think it's the mind games between Bazza and Bandit, Barry twins. They're always at it in the chat, in the discords. But since the Baz hasn't been in the pack, he's been off attacking volcanoes. Because those Belgian people, they think it's a sign of God when they smoke, so they go and attack them. They throw rocks at them. So whilst Barry versus the volcano, Bandit has been flourishing. So yeah, Bandit, you gotta ignore the taunts of your Belgian friend, because you've had some solid drives without the Bazza mocking you. Homesick Alien, he's ready. I can't play. I'm not playing this week because it's unsanctioned that Skyjacker should post a start. He's asked the question if we're ready, and so far everybody's at hard up. Just let me have it for the last round. There's no one there to go against you. We nearly did it, didn't we? We nearly got it. Oh well. There's always... What do we got going on anyway? What have we got going on as they go to the final? Friday, we've got the Max 5s. It's going to be tight. I'm out for dinner, but I should be back in time. So if we're not live streaming, it's because something happened and I didn't get back in time, but I should be back in time. There should be no issues. You get a slot and we're meant to be out by 7:45. And it's less than 15 minutes away, the cafe, so we should be good. There we go then. Koikart is on a pole. And they should be on soft tyres. Ensign Newitt's going soft. Shiren's gone for soft. So has Bandit, Skyjacker. They're all on softs apart from Noxie. It's going to be a tough race for the Noxter. And there they go. Koi off to a good start there with Ensign Newitt following him up. And Bandit looks like he's had a tough start there. Bandit a little slow off the line, giving Noxie someone to keep company as Homesick Alien follows Skyjacker around. Shiren wants to get a shift on. He knows the score. He's lost another couple of points to Skyjacker, so he's got to get even more out of this race, and Koikart has got to keep the guys behind him, keep that first lap under his belt, ignore what's going on behind him, get through the corners, and I hope the rest of the field just get themselves shaken up. And there you see Skyjacker and Shiren going side by side into the corner. I don't know where Skyjacker come from, but Homesick Alien's also gone through, and Ensign Newitt has dropped to a 5th, but he's ahead of Bandit, and Noxie's giving Bandit something to think about. Koikap at the moment, he's holding on to this lead, but Skyjacker, Shiren and Homesick Alien all there, all very rapid people in the Renault Meganes, and it's going to be an absolute... Skyjacker's going for the move up the inside of Koikap, and he's made it successfully, and Skyjacker now leads this race. Shiren's a little wide, getting back on. Ensign has got ahead of Shiren, and yeah, Homesick Alien's moved up to 3rd, Koikap's dropped 2nd, Skyjacker is now leading, and Ensign back ahead of Shiren, and Bandit there is 6th. We saw Shiren going a little wide, and Bandit wants to make a move. Oh, there's contact between Bandit and Shiren. Oh my word, Shiren is not having a good round, as Skyjacker leads the way, and Homesick Alien looks to be trying to get by Koikap, and Koikap has been taken by Homesick Alien under the toe, it seems, and Ensign there 4th, Bandit in 5th, Noxie 6th, and poor Shiren is playing catch up. There was definitely contact there between the Bandit and Shiren. I didn't get a good look at it. I suppose if you were Hamilton, you'd say he turned into you. If Bandit was Lewis Hamilton, he'd say he turned into me. So. But Noxie, he's got a position with those medium tyres. He's thinking more of that. Come on, let's have some more offs. Skyjacker, nearly 7/10 lead on this race so far. It's a long way to go yet, as Skyjacker chases, Homesick Aliens chases him down. They're all just names just in my head, rattling around, my gosh. And Koikap looking good for a podium position in these early doors of this race, but Ensign right there to remind him, always something there to remind me. And Mama Homesick saying, come on son, in the chat. And Ensign Hewitt then 4/10 behind Akoi. Oh, someone design Ensign a helmet. Well, he's got it red, hasn't it? Because it's Red Dwarf, obviously. Doe. Should have known. Done it on purpose. But if you ever do want a good helmet design, Ensign, look no further than Binko. Binko's your man. He makes some beautiful helmets. I think he's got Skyjackers at the moment. There's a Binko design. I'm not sure. I do remember him saying he wants to change it up. Homesick Alien. He hasn't changed that helmet for as long as I remember. He's always had a Jacques Villeneuve helmet replica. Coy and Ensign, oh, what is this? Side by side. Cheeky. Coy managing to keep Ensign at bay. Noxie's up to 3rd now. Bandit slipped behind. And I don't know, is he trying to redress with Shiren? Not sure, or he's just lost a position to Noxie. And Noxie's not too far behind Ensign and Coy, so Noxie could get a podium, double podium weekend for Noxie. Skyjacker, meanwhile, he's 7/10 ahead of the Alien. He's pulled it away now. It's as they go into the corners, doesn't it? It shortens, and I get all excited because suddenly it's like 3/10, but it's not. It's just the way corners work. So Skyjacker 7/10 ahead of the Alien, but Homesick Alien staying with him all the way, and Homesick Alien hasn't used the super softs, but this season Homesick Alien has tended not to bother with the pit stops or the super softs. I think, like Coy, he's not overly keen on the super softs. Too oversteery, too sticky. So it doesn't feel realistic in the corners, the cars. Too sticky. And Skyjacker hanging it out there, coming out of that first corner, giving Homesick Alien half a run. Meanwhile, Koikap is managing to stay a good distance away from Ensign. I said Noxie, he's got those tyres warmed up sweetly. He's in the sweet spot now. Noxie, he's had that win and he's unstoppable. Look at him. He's come back as brighter, stronger fighter. And Noxie on the medium tyres, knows no bounds now. And he's looking at a podium. If he can get by these two, that's a mighty fine job done. And he's going for a move up the inside of Ensign Ewart. Can he do it? Are we seeing an alien born ahead in front of us? He's side by side with Ensign. He's going with it. And he's got the move done. And now Noxie up into fourth. He's got Bandit and Shiren catching up vastly behind. And Ensign Ewart looks like he's struggling with a bit of lag. And Bandit's gone wide. Bandit's gone wide. Can Shiren gain on him? It's 3/10 between them. Shiren, he might be a bit nervous. And he's done it up the inside. No doubts this time. No turning into anyone. And Ensign Ewart trying to get a toe on Noxie. And Noxie, he's going to get better braking with those soft tyres against the mediums. Tries to go up the inside of Noxie. Noxie stands fast around the outside of the corner. And Noxie still claims the corner as his. But Ensign Ewart right there for the inside of the next one. But he's had a little dip on the curb. And now he's coming. He's trying to get alongside Noxie. Noxie can't go through the chicanes as fast. Shiren's on site as well. We're 3 wide coming down to the long winding corner. And I think Shiren's ended up on the outside of the corner. Noxie, Ensign Ewart's trying to get up the inside of Shiren. They're nearly all 3 wide again, but Noxie's just managing to stave them off. And Ensign Ewart ahead of Shiren. Shiren tried to get up the inside of the pair of them, backed out of it. And then Ensign Ewart gave Shiren something to think about. And the Bandit is right there as well. How are the leaders doing? Oh my word, Skyjacker and Homesick Alien are virtually side by side now. And Skyjacker, 7/10 lead. It wasn't a big lead, it has to be said. But what little lead it was, he's lost it. And Homesick Alien all up in his business. Homesick Alien wants to finish this championship off with a win, so he can get on the podium and celebrate the championship and the race win. Skyjacker has something to say about that. He's in his own little battle with Shiren. Koikarp's back up to 3rd. Noxie's down to 6th. Ensign Ewart is in 4th. Oh, Koikarp never got bothered by them. It was Ensign Ewart, then he got dragged into the battle with Shiren and Noxie. Noxie's going for it again. And the thing is, Noxie's tyres are going to stay with it. But we saw the super softs didn't degrade too badly. I mean, the softs didn't degrade too badly when Noxie was using them. So Shiren now in 4th with Ensign Ewart in 5th, Noxie in 6th. That's crazy. How can you see anything? I know Skyjacker and Homesick Alien are having a super battle up ahead as well. But this is 3 wide, a little knock on Ensign, and Bandits come from nowhere up the inside, and then Noxie also getting up the inside of Ensign Ewart. Oh, Ensign Ewart went very wide, and he started mowing the lawn. Skyjacker and Homesick Alien still banging at it out there. It's just racing all up and down, isn't there? It's hard to judge where to go for the race. And Homesick Alien giving it his all up against Skyjacker. Skyjacker wanting the win as well. Skyjacker this season 4 wins under his belt. Homesick Alien 3 wins. Is that right? Yeah, so Skyjacker with more wins than the Alien. And he wants to finish off with a 5th win. But Homesick Alien is all up there in his business. And Skyjacker trying to break the toe. Homesick Alien says you can wiggle around all you like, mate. I'm still going to overtake you in the corner. But doesn't quite get the move done that time around. Koikar's been caught by Shiren. Shiren broke away from the Noxie, Ensign Ewart and Bandit battle. Ensign Ewart, last we saw him, he was mowing the lawn. He's lost a couple of seconds on Bandit, and now Noxie, he's racing this whole race, isn't he? He's either trying to overtake someone, or he's trying to keep someone back, and now he's got the Bandit all up. And Sharen's through. Sharen is through on Koikart. Makes sure work of that. And Sharen up into a podium position, but still behind Skyjacker. Still not good enough. Homesick Alien's leading. Homesick Alien's taking the lead of the race now. And we are 11 minutes in to the 30-minute race. We've still got just under 19 minutes of racing left to go. Long time to go. These two, they're going to puff each other out by the end of the race. Sharen might just catch him. 6 seconds. But it's about tyre wear from this point onwards. Koikart ahead of Noxie. Noxie, his tyres still not even feeling any pressure. And you can see there the front right-hand tyre, the front right tyre of Koikart starting to show wear. Bandit's also not as bad as Koi's though. And Ensenua, he's feeling it. So Koikart trying to keep Noxie behind. But it seems like Noxie's tyres are in a bit of a better state at the moment. Skyjacker's gone in. Skyjacker's gone in, but he can only possibly put on soft tyres. He's used the mediums. He can put the mediums on if he wants to put the mediums on. But that really is surprising. Maybe it's fuel. He's gone for another set of softs. It's bewildering. He's doing that to confuse me, surely. Homesick Alien as well. He's probably trying to do the math in his head, thinking, well, what's what? Maybe Sharen then is getting a little hope that this championship position is still up for grabs. Koikart holding third, ahead of Noxie in fourth, Bandit in fifth. And maybe Noxie's thinking, well, do you know what? I've used the mediums. Could I come in and put some super softs on? Do you know what? Noxie, it might not be a bad shout. It worked for Skyjacker. As long as you can keep some good fast lap times, and if you feel that Noxie, that Koikart's holding you up there with his battered tyre, a pit stop might be worth it, because you're going to have Skyjacker catching you up very soon. So Homesick Alien leads the way, 7.2 seconds from Sharen. Skyjacker pitted to put a set of softs on. Oh, Sharen hanging that Renault out. Koikart in third, Noxie in fourth, Bandit in fifth. These boys are seeing the Renaults out in style, really, aren't they? We're not going to see these Renaults for a while. Possibly not back on GT Sport. We're going to be doing a test. Bandit's going in. Bandit's going in for a set of new softs. He's seen what Skyjacker's done. He fancies that. Ensenua stayed out there, who possibly could do with a new set of softs. Koikart is struggling on his softs. And Noxie going around the outside of him, looking to try and get a podium. Problem is, I think that podium might be in jeopardy from Skyjacker, with Skyjacker making that pit stop, and Noxie and Koikart racing inch perfect through that section. It was absolutely delicious. It was a trifle, but a very tasty one. And Noxie now in a podium position with Koikart all up in his business, but Koikart's tyres, I believe, are starting to go away from him. Ensenua's not too far behind to pick up the pieces. Skyjacker on a fresh set of softs. Maybe he saw that he could not stay with the Alien and thought maybe possibly his only other thing is to get the fastest lap, get a new set of softs on. He's used the super softs, I believe, so he couldn't do that again. Sharen, he's not going to make up 7.3 seconds. He just does not have the pace on the Alien. The Alien 41.2 last time out. Sharen at 42.1, so nearly a second slower. Noxie having a round of his life at the moment. Koikart out wide. He's going to leave himself wide open for Ensenua. Koikart going to have all sorts of muck on those wheels when they goes into that, and they're stressing with grip anyway. Koikart, he's going in. I thought so. Ensenua also going in, I reckon. He has done. Skyjacker jumps them too. Bandit already pitting. And what's the rest of the field thinking or gonna do? We are now 14 minutes left of this race. And Shiren 7 seconds behind Homesick Alien. Noxie 5 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Can he maintain that pace? Skyjacker did a 40.7, and we're going to have to see Noxie getting it into the 42s regular. And even then, it's going to be an absolute hit show if he can stay ahead of Skyjacker. He's got to hope that Skyjacker chews those tyres up, and this is exciting. Meanwhile, Homesick Alien, Season 2 champion, I say it because I can't see how he's not. Yeah, looks like he's on plan to take the final win of the season. Shiren in second. This is what he wants, but he needs Noxie to stay ahead of Skyjacker. In fact, he needs someone else, I think, ahead of Skyjacker, and he needs Skyjacker not to have the fastest lap. So Shiren, either way, ahead of Skyjacker. He needs 2 people between him, and Skyjacker keeps getting fastest laps, so that's even more stress for Shiren. And Skyjacker maintaining that 4th and trying possibly to take 3rd or 2nd in the championship. He was 8 points behind Guesty. He scored more than 8 points in that first race. What were the fastest laps? And 3rd, was it 2nd, 3rd? And he's 15 points away from Talleyrand. So Skyjacker could have just moved to 2nd in the championships. Homesick Alien taking the win. Shiren, he'll be looking to try and bump himself up in that championship as well. Noxie, oh, come on, Noxie, have it. It's 12 minutes left, but Skyjacker, I think, on those soft tyres, I just don't think Noxie's going to get that podium with Skyjacker. The only thing Noxie can hope is Skyjacker burns his tyres out, which it doesn't really look like he's doing. He's 13 seconds ahead of Bandit, who's got Koikarp all up, and Koikarp getting purples as well. Koikarp on a mission on his set of soft tyres. Ensign Ewart some 3.5 seconds behind after their pit stop. We've got under 12 minutes to go, and Koikarp going for a move on Bandit, but Bandit's got that inside line covered off, and it's Bandit's corner. Koikarp, all he can do is reset and go again. He's going up the outside, needs a bit of grip for that, and he has got that grip now. He's changed his tyres, but so has a Bandit. Noxie 2 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker still planting those flying laps. I thought there was something written on the back of his car. It just says "Unleash the Beast." Really weird from that view, innit? It looks like the car pivots on its rear axle. It's like the old pole position where the track moves rather than the car. So Skyjacker closing in on Noxie. Noxie did a 1:42.7 his last time around. Skyjacker doing a 41.1, and it does seem inevitable. Skyjacker is showing a bit of red on those tyres though, so if Noxie makes it slightly difficult for him, he could burn his tyres just trying to get by. But Noxie's going to have to make that Renault as wide as possible, and I don't think at this point Skyjacker's going to be able to catch Shiren, although his tyres are looking rough, and Homesick Alien is 7 seconds lead there. But Skyjacker at the moment, podium will do, I imagine, and then think about Shiren. Bandit is in 5th ahead of Koi, and these two are having a delicious battle. Noxie's gone in. Noxie's gone in with 10 minutes to go. And yeah, maybe he thought it was inevitable. I don't know how much space. It's going to be tight. He might be out ahead of the Bandit. He's only just got to his blocks though. And Bandit, Coy and Ensign are all on the start straight. Noxie's on the move. Bandit's coming down. Where does Noxie end up? Noxie does come out just ahead of him. Whoa, 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 whoa. But Bandit's gone for the move in the first corner. And Noxie's on the outside. He's going to lose the position to Koi Carp as well. And Bandit and Koi Carp both get through. But Noxie on super softs. So Noxie has pulled the trigger on that one. He's got the rifle and he's shotgunned it. And Noxie, he's got it all to do though. He's got to get past these two pretty swiftly if he wants to run at Skyjacker. And it's a big ask. Homesick Alien, meanwhile, 7.5 seconds ahead of Shiren. Bandit, Koi Carp, and Noxie. Noxie's through on the Koi. And Noxie, it's one down, 2 to go. Whoa, Noxie asking the laws of physics to do impossible things for him. And Koi Carp makes that position back again as Noxie testing Newton's law. And Skyjacker not easing off for a second. He knows what's coming. And Bandit, Koi Carp and Noxie all in a row. And that's brought Ensign Newitt back into the game. Only 2 seconds behind these guys. They all start stumbling over each other. And Noxie, this is not in his head. This is not how this strategy worked out for him. I imagine he thought he was going to be ahead of these guys, smash in some flying laps, rock up to the back of Skyjacker, and get that 3rd place back. But he spent the whole lap now fighting with Koi Carp. He's not getting them lap times he needs. Koi Carp's got that inside line coming into the corner, but Noxie just dips it into it. And he stays in tight on the apex, leaving no space for Koi Carp to come back at him. But Bandit has managed to pull out a little 7/10 break between himself and Noxie. But Noxie on those super soft tyres, he's going to be bringing the noise to Bandit. So Bandit, you better keep your ears open. Skyjacker, meanwhile, 41.3, Mr. Consistency. Shiren, 42.1, so he is dropping time on those older soft tyres. Skyjacker might be able to claw him in. Homesick Alien maintaining that distance between himself and Shiren. On board, and whee, there you go. That's, oh, he didn't quite make the road though. He did. He tried. Oh shoot! But he got past Bandit. Oh, sorry. He got himself past the Bandit, but Bandit seems to have lost out a lot there. Dropped behind Koi, and Ensign Newitt is having a look at the Bandit. And Koi Carp chasing down Noxie, does not want Noxie getting away. And now 6 minutes to go. Can Skyjacker's tyres last till the end of the race? Can Noxie's super softs gain him 18 seconds? I can't see it. But we've seen stranger things happen in the Virtual Racers Club, so you never know. Meanwhile, Homesick Alien with just under 6 minutes left of this championship. And like I said, we might never see it on GT Sport again. I know we've said our goodbyes to GT Sport and then we've said our hellos to it. But we are having a small test next Thursday. Not just a driving test, a streaming test on GT7 to see how things go. We keep getting told by our members, it works now, it's all right now. You can't put some, I mean, you can't put a championship on it. We can do one-off races if it's okay, but it's still a long way from being able to run a championship on it. It's still lobby shutdowns, still hear about that. And now, apparently, with the new update, the tyre wear's all over the place. So it still might not be any good to use. It takes a while for them to sort these games out nowadays. That's all. The beta testing is done on release. So we're going to give GT7 a run, but looking at Facebook, that factual content provider, yes, it looks like the tyre wear is absolutely shot on GT7, so we'll see. Homesick Alien, meanwhile, 7.2 seconds ahead of Shiren. Shiren is 7.8 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. Noxie on a push. Someone's off. Koi's off. Koi's off. Bandit's looking for the position. Bandit is looking for the position. He's gone for a cheeky move up the inside, and that was delicious. That's the kind you lick the spoon with at the end. My word, Bandit. Gorgeous. And Koi Carp and Ensign Hewitt again closing in. Ensign Hewitt must be thinking, they're seesawing in front of me. It's like an elastic band. They keep pulling away and then bouncing back to me. And Koi Carp is absolutely battling for everything here, and so is Bandit. Noxie, he's got the fastest lap of the race, so wow. Coyote, a driving park, Yamagawa, is in a Renault Megane, is Noxie's sweet spot. He gets the fastest lap, he gets a win, he just needs that podium, doesn't he? He's pulled a couple of seconds in on Skyjacker, but Skyjacker's doing 41.6s. And the Bandit's doing 40.6s. It's only... Oh, and I'm worried because Bandit's fuels just started flashing. Not Bandit, Noxie's fuels just started flashing. Whereas everyone else's fuel seems not too bad. Those super soft tyres have come with a curse. They make your car thirsty. Homesick Alien now 8 seconds ahead. 3 minutes left of racing. And Noxie, he might have to start short shifting and giving up on the Skyjacker dream. And just staying ahead of Bandit, Koi and Ensign Hewitt that have been bringing it all round. It's been absolutely cracking from these three. They've raced every single quarter and it's been cracking on screen. So Ensign Hewitt's car 34 trying to get a move on, and Skyjacker's into the pits again. Was he worried about fuel? No, possibly not. I don't know. Maybe he wants fastest lap. He don't want Noxie to have fastest lap. He'd rather have fastest lap than the position. Possibly. He knows he's going to get out ahead of Bandit, so he only loses what, 1 point, but gains 1 point if he can get the fastest lap. But Noxie's fuel, maybe he's heard that Noxie's fuel is buggered. I think he does have the stream on in the background, so possibly that might have swayed his thoughts. He might have thought, I can get in, get some fresh tyres on and get that fastest lap off of Noxie. But that's pretty brave to risk your race like that. Skyjacker, Homesick Alien, 8.2 seconds in the lead, 1.5 minutes to go of racing. Shiren is 22 seconds now ahead of Noxie, whose fuel is ever dropping. He wants the flag. And Skyjacker, oh no, Noxie, he's saying, I've been overtaken twice by that green bloody car. It's too much. It's too much for one man to take. And there goes Skyjacker again on Noxie, just rubbing the salt in as he takes his fastest lap. He's still on an out lap, but he's going to have a blooming good go. But Noxie is on the super soft, so it might be tough for Skyjacker to get that one. But the big question is, I think Homesick Alien's definitely going to get another lap in, isn't he? No. This is the final lap for Homesick. Shiren, Skyjacker. Oh, he's out wide there. He's trying to go for, so is Noxie. And he's going to hope that time runs out, but it's not. You've got Bandit, Koi Carp and Ensign all battling each other. They've all crossed the line for this final lap. Oh my word, look at them all, jostling for positions. Koi Carp in 5th, Ensign Hewitt in 6th, Bandit's in 7th, Noxie's ailing in front of him. He hasn't got much fuel in the car. Skyjacker's trying to go for a fastest lap, but I think he's had a bad start to the beginning of the lap, so it's going to be a struggle for him. Koi Carp 5th, Bandit 6th, Ensign Hewitt now is in 7th. The position's changing each corner. Bandit having a rub with the barrier. Homesick Alien is coming around into the final sector. Bandit on Koi Carp there. Koi Carp all up in his busy Watt. Noxie is still got some fuel left as Homesick Alien comes up towards the final corner for the last time in this series. Round 10 of the Renault Megane Trophy. And Homesick Alien comes on home to get his 4th win of the season. Great stuff from Homesick Alien, and he is now the Renault Megane champion. Shiren, he finishes ahead of Skyjacker, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him in the championship. Skyjacker bringing it home in the podium. Noxie, he's managing to still stay that gap ahead of Koi, Bandit, and these three, they don't care. It's the final lap. They're going for it. Skyjacker coming towards the line to get the podium. Take a boo, my son. Well done. Noxie is there. They're still battling behind him, but Noxie gets himself a 4th place, a win and a 4th. Cracking stuff. Bandit comes home in 5th, Ensign in 6th, and Koi Carp, oh my word, I don't know what happened to Koi, but he ended up in 7th with a spinner over the line. Naughty boy. So Homesick Alien takes this championship with a win. And hats off to all of them. What a cracking championship they've put on. We've seen some absolutely spectacular races this season alone. And yes, I have to say a huge thank you to Skyjacker for all the admin work and hosting job that he's done on this championship. He's done an amazing job. He's brought us a fantastic championship, and Noxie kept that fastest lap, by the way. So Skyjacker was unable to get the fastest lap from Noxie. In the chat, Skyjacker saying well done Homesick, provisional congratulations. Mama Homesick saying well done champion, awesome, and Ensign Hewitt saying congrats Homesick. So Homesick Alien takes the win and possibly the championship. Shiren gets 2nd, but I don't believe it's enough to get himself ahead of Skyjacker in that championship. And I think Skyjacker may have done enough to put himself up into 2nd. And Shiren possibly 3rd in this championship. So the top 3 in this race could be the top 3 in the championship. Cracking. Noxie going out with a bang with a win and a 4th place. Nearly a podium. Nearly, just very nearly a podium. But I think his fuel destroyed it at the end there. And but coming home 4th, best of the rest. It's a great championship for Noxie, it has to be said. Bandit, Ensign Hewitt and Koi Carp, please come to the bar because you all deserve a drink. That was fantastic racing out there from you three, and it was delicious. And I've got to say thank you guys. Thank you for those that stuck to it all the way to the end. I know, summer holidays, it's always very difficult to stay with a championship throughout the months of June, July and August. Hopefully coming into September you'll all be trapped at home again because of the weather and the kids going to school and stuff, so we'll see fuller championships. But even so, even with just the 7 of them, it was cracking. So a huge thank you to you guys who have raced throughout the season. Thank you for you guys who have watched throughout the season. You know, you make it worth it. I would do it anyway, even if it was just 16 views just for the guys racing. But to see it go over 16 views means that someone who's not racing is watching, and that is fantastic. So thank you. I thank everyone. I want to thank my mum, my dad, God, you know, everyone. So in the chat, we've got Ensign Hewitt saying, enjoyed this season, some great battles, thanks all. Skyjack said, no, thank you, sir. Mama Homesick saying, thanks, Thingy, great comms. Ah, well, I don't know if I was a bit lackluster this evening. I was just a bit sort of, you know, laid back. It's more of a chilled event. Didn't get too excited. Except for Noxie. Okay, I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Han Job. Thank you for watching us here at the Virtual Racers Club. See us again Friday if I get back from dinner in time, which I'm pretty sure I will. I'm pretty confident. And then Sunday we've got the, Friday we've got the Max 5s, and that first round was a humdinger. So you on. I can't tell you where it is. I'm not going to go rushing, looking. It'll be a surprise for you tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I think we're at Interlagos on Sunday. Come and join us with the Toyotas for the Sunday Sprint Madness. And it certainly is a Sunday Sprint Madness. Tuesday, we'll be back with the supercars, Super GTs in the Group 2 cars. And then next Thursday, we're going to give GT7 another go. One more go. One more chance. Going to let her have one more chance. If she poos in the bed, then she's gone. Okay? All right, and thank you for joining us. I was Han Job, and we were the Virtual Racers Club. Peace and love. Peace and love.